Katuke Monique, your optimistic realist, signing in. It is a lovely day out here in the wonderful, illustrious Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. And I am here with a very special guest. He may not come on the camera today because I am a private person, realistically speaking. And we have, as man and man and woman that are dating each other seriously since 2017 sometime, have just finished having a disagreement of sorts, and that's okay, because disagreements, when communication is at a healthy level, can bring about a communication forum that is welcoming to disparaging opinions. And although as a woman I have feelings that might differ vastly from his manly feelings, that is okay, and I have to respect that. And it is, in other words, I don't have to, but it's in my best interest to respect that, and it is in his best interest to respect mine. And that is what makes things healthy and loving. Now, it is funny. One, it's not funny that I am a child of God. That's serious and straightforward. I got my salvation, so when this vile body stops working, I'll gain my glorious body in Jesus' name as the Son of God, or God the Son. And he's one of the three that bear record in heaven, and these three are one. I am going to focus on a man-woman conflict propaganda aspect in this episode because, one, I set that up with the religious tone because astrology is what I'm about to base this argument off of. I'm a woman that is a Taurus. He is a man that is a Cancer. And God set the stars in play, and so the constellations and the time you're born, if it has any coincidences that are patternistic, it's only because, that's how God set it up. So I'm not giving credence to astrology or hard like that, but I'm letting you know, again, he is a Cancer male, and I'm a Taurus female. Cancer males are actually known to have more emotional grounding versus, any Cancer is more geared towards having emotional grounding versus any Taurus more geared towards having a logical grounding. And it's funny because the stereotype is that women have an emotional grounding, and the stereotype is that men have a logical grounding. And what I've learned with dealing with this awesome man is that we process things so vastly different as men and women, but now he processes his emotions first. His emotions are his feelers to the world, and my logic are my feelers to the world. So I take in my sensory, what my eyes see, what my ears hear, what my taste buds taste, what my touchers sense, and what my, did I get ears already, babe?
Yes, sir.
5 senses. So all those 5 senses are now inputting data into my brain. My brain is now computing data computations to tell me what I can gather from this information, and if something is said or done to me, I might even feel some type of way. And so now I've gotten to the sense of feeling. See, first I had to take in my all physical senses and analyze that data logically speaking. On the flip side of that, because he deals with his emotions first, his emotions immediately are stimulated from whatever his eyes see, his ears hear, his nose smells, his mouth tastes, and his touchers feel. They are immediately stimulated with an emotional attachment. I have more of the logical attachment to my senses, and so therefore my brain is the first sensor. And men are generally given this credence to have the sensors of logic primarily, and women the sensors of emotion primarily. So as men and women, we definitely want to embrace our womanhood, and we definitely want to embrace our manhood. We want to be secure in our masculinity and our femininity, because those are qualities that will coincide. They won't simply play against each other, but they'll actually play to the benefit and behoovement of each other, because now they can work in tandem, in a give and take notion. So that there alone is good. We want to have a team duality, how the fingers all work together to hold tight. So, realistically speaking, as men and women, we're given stereotypical credences, and we should not let those stereotypical credences overlay who we actually are as individuals. You have to deal with your mate or partner as an individual, and your partner has to deal with you as an individual. And this time I say must or have to, in the sense that what is most healthy and what is most beneficial to both parties. Because if we disdain, or to the point we disrespect each other's differences, we won't see the awesome teamwork that can come from this beneficial partnership. And will always be at that boy-girl level of pettiness where it's a battle or a war instead of a congenial bond. I want us to succeed in life individually. I'm talking to all of us, because I might be wrapping this up shortly. We got to go back to talking. But I want us, men and women, to succeed in life as congenial partners that are in this together, and not in this for any type of superficial gain, which generally leads to the battles and the strife and the contentions. Now, yes, those battle strivings and contentions can come at a root source, not with any, partnering, but within your partnering, if they come as a root source, then you gotta examine that. You are probably the peg that is not in this to both win it, but to individually win it. So, I want us to love one another. I again want us to embrace our femininities and our masculinities, and I want us to not use these as war tactics against one another just because we have differences and just because we see things and process things differently. I want us to understand that we are whole as individuals, and we come together in a unique bond that will hopefully stand the test of time. That will stand the test of time if you set yourself to knowing that it will stand the test of time. This is a lovely day. I've had a great time sharing with you. Hope things were concise, and if you have any questions, of course, feel free to leave those into the comments. Any questions that you want to ask me? Closing it, your optimistic realist, K2K Monique, signing out. Men, embrace your masculinity. Be secure in your manhood and be empowered to lead